Alright, hi guys, this is Toomey for you on Hackforms, and I'm gonna be doing some Java Swing tutorials. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna be using Eclipse as a compiler. You could use NetBeans too, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do these tutorials on NetBeans. Now, these tutorials are just going to be about Swing, and it's going to be pretty much basic knowledge to help you guys get started on making GUIs and etc. There's already some tutorials on this on YouTube, some by the new Boston, who's very popular, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you it my way, and also in Swedish. So if I have some accents, some strange accents, just because I'm Swedish. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and create a new Java project. Gonna name it, well, tutorial, and let's just go ahead and click finish and create our first class. So right click, new, and class. Now I could name this main, and now go ahead and check the public static void main and click finish, and you should have this file in front of you. Now, just to go ahead and get started, I want to say that like the new Boston, his Swing tutorials he shows it in a way that I think is more complicated than my way, and I think most people do it this way that I'm gonna show you. I could call it my way, but actually it's not my way really. And he uses several files, which I don't, and I think this is much easier. So we're just gonna start with main, just clearing things up. And if you're familiar with Java, which I hope you are at least a bit familiar, then this shouldn't look too terrifying to you. You should understand this. And so we're just gonna go ahead and import some stuff. Import java.awt and everything in that package, and also import javax that's swing and everything in swing. So that's pretty much what we're gonna need at the moment. So let's just go ahead and do that. And now pretty much everything you're gonna be doing in Swing is going to be inside this, inside the public static void main. Well, I called it main. So you're not going to be doing anything over here. You're not going to be writing anything there. So you could even do it like that if you want, and just start over here. So now the first thing we're going to want to do is to create a JFrame. And since we've already imported Swing, which contains JFrame, we can just create a new JFrame, and just name our frame. I could call it F equals new JFrame, and then parentheses, and inside those parentheses you can have these quotation marks, and that will be your title. So I could call this the header or title. Now this is going to be my header, and what I'm saying here is that I'm creating a new JFrame that I'm going to call F. So every time I want to refer to my JFrame, I'm just going to be referring to F. Now we wanna put just F that's set visible true, just so that it's visible. We wanna set the size. I'll go ahead and I'll talk about this a bit later, more in depth, if you're stuck or don't understand what we're doing at the moment. So just the width. It should be quite easy to follow though, especially if you have some experience with Java. Just gonna set the size, and as you can see, Eclipse is really good because as soon as you press the dot after F, which you've named it F over here, it will tell you pretty much everything you can do with it. We're gonna set the default close operation to exit on. Oh, exit, close. Hold on a second. I'm going crazy. Just a second, guys. Default close operation. Wait, I'm doing some mistakes. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and pause the video. Sorry for any inconvenience. Yeah, sorry, guys. That was a small mistake on my part. I actually forgot to mention that you need to put extends JFrame. So sorry about that. So not on your public static void main. You're not gonna be putting it on this line, but on the public class, and you're just gonna be running extends JFrame, just so that it extends JFrame really, and allows you to set the default close operation. So sorry about that. Moving on. Now we pretty much have a JFrame, and we call this JFrame F. Okay. So every time we want to refer to our JFrame, we're going to be referring to F. Now F is a new JFrame, and well, its title is going to be header. We could call this YouTube tutorial even. And we're gonna set it visible. This might seem a bit unnecessary, and it can take a while to get used to. At least it did for me. But everything you put in Swing, you have to set it visible. So I can't put a button and then just leave it at that. I need to actually set it visible for it to show up on the screen. And it's pretty much the same with JFrames and I think everything in Swing. Okay, so we're setting it visible, and it's either true or false, and we obviously want it to be true because we want it to be visible. And we set the size. Now this is just the width, and this is the height. And this is I mean, this could be changed to everything. You could put to 700 and so on. I just like to keep it on 500. And we have set default close operation exit on close. For this means that the program will not continue running, and it will just quit everything on close. So once the X button is clicked, so we can actually go ahead and save this and run it. Oopsie daisies. There you go. And now we have our JFrame, which we initialized, and also the header, the YouTube tutorial header. We have it to the side that we size that we want it, and we obviously have it visible. And once we press X, it closes. We can see that because there's nothing here to terminate. Otherwise, this button would be shining. It would be red colored. So that's pretty much the first tutorial I think I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep it at this to make it a bit of an introduction. Very simple stuff, just an introduction to Java Swing. So thanks for watching.